tablets. Why do the Russians want to dig it up?
Okay, so we are in Babylon. So this is really the first level of the game. It's the one where the story kicks off anyway, and it's not just a tutorial level, it's actual stuff to do. So you're going to start in this area here, and you're going to notice that it's like a big pit. We can't really get out anywhere. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to climb up here, jump across to this pillar here, and then jump across again to get out. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that was close. So yeah, I like this level quite a bit. It's interesting anyway. So we got the shack over here we can't really do anything with right now. And if you run over here, you're going to get stopped by a gate that you can't get through. So you're going to want to run around here. And you're going to want to do... Jesus. The physics in this are kind of weird at times. So you're going to want to climb up on this box here. Jump across here. And then from here, you're going to want to jump to the roof of this building here, where you're going to get a little cutscene. We're going to meet Volodnikov for the first time. That subtitle is terrible. Why is it gray against gray brick? That's stupid.
Those doctrinaire apparatchiki. What is it? They think I'm out here searching.
They just drop Russian words all the time.
I'm just decoding the message, sir.
I'm searching for Marduk, a creature the Babylonians worshipped as a god, but he doesn't live in heaven, just on another plane.
What kind of plane, sir? Soviet or American?
Fuck, this
Not
dude's an idiot.
airplane, you idiot. It's another dimension of reality. The Ethereum.
Be careful.
Why they're speaking
When
English, I
questions of
don't know.
ideology arise,
I guess they just
often
knew
conceal
that
doubts
Indy
about
was
medical
listening to them
results.
up above, so they talked in English so
Informally
we
start
could understand
making
them.
excellent progress.
How convenient.
All
How
according
nice
to
of them.
plan. We know the true story is waiting in the room of the tablets. That's where we'll find out what happened to the tower and to the machine Marduk inspired. We are close. It's a matter of days. And damn the ideology.
And he's out of there. So that cutscene gives us a little bit of an intro to what the game is going to, or this level at least, is going to be about. Volodnikov is here because he thinks that there's basically a portal to another world, and he believes that Marduk, a god that the Babylonians worshipped, was actually a real being. And fun fact, Marduk did actually,
Quite an operation.
he was actually a
they've
god.
here. Makes me
for the
jealous.
Babylonians.
The site is crawling with guns.
So it's kind of a
Really better
neat
steer
historical fact. So we're about to come across our first actual enemies in the game. Now you can face them head on if you just want to jump down here, but a much better way to do it is to just go around. It lets you kill a few of them without them suspecting you're there. So this way's a little bit, oh shit, didn't want to fucking do that, I'm already fucking up. There's nothing at the bottom of this pool, I didn't want to do that. That was a failed jump on my part, sorry. There'll be a lot of that in this Let's Play, don't worry about it. You'll see me fucking die, miss jumps, get shot, get killed multiple times. I'm by no means actually good at this game. Or any game in particular. I play a lot of video games, but I'm not really that good at them. So you want to drop there and come out here. It's kind of dark here, but you actually do have a lighter, which is neat, that lights up dark hallways and stuff. Press the L button. And then another fun thing you can do is if you hit K, he'll just draw on walls with chalk. And, like, I don't really understand the purpose of that. R2-D2, kind of cool. Like, the only purpose I can think of is if you get, like, lost, I guess, because some of the later levels can get quite labyrinthine in layout. So, I mean, I guess if you get lost, you can kind of be like, look at the chalk and be like, oh, I was here. I just find it hilarious how he's an archaeologist and he's totally fine with defacing ancient walls with shitty chalk. So when you come down here, make sure you get your gun out, because there's going to be this spider that crawls towards you, comes down from the ceiling to the floor. There's actually nothing over on that other side. You can jump there if you want to that other section, but there's nothing there except for another spider, I think. So if you run in here real quick, then shoot this barrel, and get lucky, you can actually kill 2 of them before they know you're there.
A
I
gun.
don't think we killed this guy though. So the pistol that they drop is infinitely better than your shitty revolver. So use that one. Oh, we did get 2, nice. But yeah, use the whatever it's called, the 9mm I think. Use that one instead, because your revolver is not great against people
What's this?
armed with weapons.
Some medicine.
We got a med kit here. Crawl down the slope. Hopefully the automatic pistol didn't disappear on me like last time, because it's a pretty neat gun. Let's see. Oh, it's there. Thank God. So here's an automatic pistol. So you immediately right off the bat get 2 different guns. You got the 9mm, which I'll be using a lot in this Let's Play, and the semi-automatic pistol, which it's decent against people with bigger guns, but once you get the submachine gun, it's kind of pointless. So there's a medical kit inside this little tent here. There's nothing else in this area, so just go down this little slope right here. And into this little area. There's a med kit right back here by this bucket. Climb up here. Climb the ladder if he wants to get on it. I do wish the climbing ladder animation was speeded up a little bit. It can get pretty tedious, especially when you have to like scale walls and stuff. You're like climbing ladders for like 10 minutes, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Follow this little passageway down, and you're gonna come out in this little ledge here, and there's one dude down there. Damn it. So combat can be a little bit clunky. It was one of actually the main complaints about this game when it came out, was that the combat can be stiff, and it is, but it's not too bad. There's a couple of first aid kits here. They restore half your health, like I said in the last video. You can pull this little lever with the action button, open the gate up. But before we go in that gate, take out your revolver and we're going to check out what's inside this tent. There's a scorpion in here. God damn it, just get poisoned. Okay, I didn't get poison there. So kill him, and you got another trauma kit here.
A medical kit. Which
is going to restore your full health. There's nothing else around the tent or anything like that. Oh, God damn it. Climb, there we go. So you want to get up here, push this box forward if he wants to cooperate with me. So we can climb it and jump out here. And then we're going to get another little cutscene. Look at that shittily animated truck. She's pretty square. I don't know why it stopped there, but whatever.
Their trucks go right through the checkpoint. That's my passport.
Ooh. So you can jump from up here onto the truck. It can be pretty difficult though, so I'm just going to show you another way to do it. If I remember right, there's nothing in here. This just gives you a way to get up. Oh, shit. Never mind. There's a poison kit.
Some medicine.
I guess if you need a poison kit, there it is. So that you can climb that box and jump back up, and it'll just get you on the other side of the wall here. But again, there's no real reason. You can jump onto the truck off of that, but the easiest way to do it is to sit here and then do a standing jump from this ledge here. Like I said, you can do it from that platform straight ahead of us right there, but it's a little bit trickier, and it can run you over if you time it wrong. It'll just cream you and you just die. So if you don't feel confident about making that jump, just come down here, and right as the truck passes, just jump forward, and you get it every single time. It's gonna take us in here past the gates.
Uh-oh.
So there's going to be a ton of guards in here, so what you want to do is immediately fall off to your left here. Try and take them out with these barrels. There's a sniper on the ledge, though, up right there. Can't really see him from here, but he's there. So try to avoid him. Yeah, when you're falling off the truck, make sure not to fall in this pit or you'll probably take some damage. And don't turn right, because if you turn right, it's just a straight drop. There's no stairs, so don't do that. So let's see if I can take out this dude before we... There we go. He'll probably get some shots in on you, but it's not that big of a deal. You can actually get a ton of like med kits in this game, so health you never really need to worry about too much, unless you get into a really bad firefight or something. So there's again nothing out in this big area. So go in here, you're gonna
Look what
get
I found. Some
poison
medicine. What have we
kit
here?
and another poison
Some
kit.
medicine.
You're gonna have way too many poison kits by the end of the game. There's not really that useful. If you do everything right, you shouldn't get bit that many times, but it can happen. So, and if you want to come down these stairs, there's another poison kit.
Hey.
And the first aid
What's
kit.
this?
I guess they
medicine.
figured that people on the first level would be getting bit by everything, but yeah, by like the end of the game, sometimes you stack up like 20 to 25 poison kits, and it just becomes ridiculous. I'd like to know like how many poison kits you could get if you never use one throughout the entire game. It'd be kind of interesting to me. Someone should do that. Someone that's not me, because I really don't want to attempt that. So climb up on this box, get up on this little alcove here, and you're going to find your first treasure of this level, this little green gem here on the opposite side. You can come out onto the balcony here where we killed the sniper, and his rifle is going to be here. This is another really good weapon in this game. Good long distance for sniping enemies, obviously, taking them out when you're a fair ways away without alerting them immediately to your presence. So take out your whip, because there's a gap here that you can swing across. And then just immediately go down this ladder here. There's nothing ahead of us in that little passageway there. So yeah, don't fall into the bottomless pit there, people. Climb out here. There's going to be one guy out here, I believe. That's going to come out of here. Where'd he go? Where is this little prick? Where'd he run to? There he is. I was right the first time. Camera got a little wonky there. So you shoot him and you come back here. You're going to find your second treasure of the level.
Now
these silver
what?
coins. Just sitting on the little edge of the brick there. That barrel will explode, so when you're by it, try not to get hit by it or shoot it. I've done that several times and it never ends well. So you're going to go in here, and you can't get through that door just yet, but there's a lever here that will turn the lights on and open a gate for you.
Comrade Dr. Volodnikov, we have Narushитель in our sight.
Capture him if possible.
I don't know what any of these words
Otherwise,
mean. I don't know if they're
yeah,
even Russian
That's it.
words. So you're gonna have two more guys coming in here. I'll maybe use the semi-automatic pistol on these guys just to try it out. Don't think I hit the other guy. No. Shit, I'm out of ammo. What a terrible time to run out of ammo. I'd use my shitty revolver to kill him. Yeah. The other thing about the semi-automatic is you never get that much ammo for it throughout like the entire game. It's a pretty rare gun, actually. which is weird because they give it to you really early, but it runs out quite frequently, and it's pretty tough to find ammo for unless you're buying it after the end of every level. God damn it. Grab the box. There you go. So you're going to want to grab this box and pull it out because it's hiding a little crawl space that we need to get into to proceed throughout the level. So you get here and you're going to come to this little pool down here. This next part can get kind of confusing. It's kind of a maze down there. You do have a map though. If you hit M, it gives you a very rudimentary map and you can kind of figure out where you're going, but I know the right way anyway, so let's just head her through. Once again, keep an eye on your air. There's lots of air pockets in here, so running out of oxygen shouldn't really be a problem. So when you jump in, you're immediately going to want to turn right and go down this first hole in the corner here, and there's going to be a silver bar, which is treasure number 3 right here. You can turn around and swim out, and then you're just going to want to continue down this path here. There's a little air pocket here if you need it. We're going to actually skip this hole right below us because that's the hole that you use to get out. There's one more treasure we need to find. You swim to this next hole here, swim down, turn to your left, and you're going to find some gold coins, which is treasure 4. So now you can find your way out, which is go back to, oh, Jesus Christ. You go back to this corner piece, this corner hole that we skipped before. You go down here, and this is going to be the way out. All the other holes kind of connect with each other, and you just kind of go around in circles, but this is the only one that doesn't connect with the other holes, and this is the one that's going to lead you to the next section where you want to be. Pull out yourself out of the water here, and you're in this other section. So you get to this part, the door up here is locked, you can't get through it, but this is actually the door that we couldn't get through the first time where we pulled that lever. We're now on the other side of the door. So you're going to want to come down to this main door here, and there's a huge keyhole. Press action by it.
I just need the key.
And it'll say it's locked, and then you can start running back up, and you're going to get another cutscene.
Hey, остановись!
Oh, shit.
Здравствуйте, товарищ. Open the door. I'm here to deliver supplies. You know, dig stuff. Whatever you need, I've got it.
I'm here to bring you sex toys, because I know you boys get lonely up here all by yourselves.
What?
What a bloodless bullet shot.
Hello, Dr. Jones.
Ugh.
Welcome to Babel.
This guy's such a
Simon
sleaze bag. I hate him. I hate his guts.
Remember? CIA? Sophia works for me.
Oh, you stole the conga.
Look at that closed-fisted
And our commie
handshake.
friends don't even know it's gone.
That's a manly handshake right
Volodnikov's a
there.
hopeless academic, not a field man, and frankly, I need clues he doesn't have. That's why you got tapped. You're a famous archaeologist. I'm just a spy. This should get you through the door.
I'm a spy with a terrible buzz cut. Jesus,
By the
that's
way,
awful.
rumor has it they found a gold statuette of the winged god Marduk. Be awful nice to have that.
CIA runs a museum.
The company runs a hive of soulless bureaucrats, but I am a passionate collector.
I'll bet you are.
It belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum.
Okay, so once he leaves, you're actually gonna have 2 guards coming out of this door that just opened. Jesus, that guy actually scared the shit out of me. I jumped there. And there's one more dude in there. And yeah, so this door just leads back to where we were before. Where we pulled the lever in there. So you kill those 2 dudes. Take their guns. To pick up shit, you just hit the action key. I guess I should have mentioned that before, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And now we have the key to get through this door. So to use items, you go up to where you need to use them, hit the escape key to get to the menu, and then this is your inventory screen, I guess. So you got your weapons here, you got your treasures and your medical kits here, And this is going to be your miscellaneous items, and this is going to be all your options. So go to miscellaneous items, select the key, and just hit enter, and it'll unlock the door for you. So it's just an empty room for now, but that's an awful lot of TNT, and that gives me an idea. So you want to back way the hell up so the shot doesn't hurt you. Blow a fucking hole on the ground. Fall into this big pool of water, and if you swim straight down, you're gonna find a gold bar, which is treasure number 5. Surface this platform here that's just sticking out of the water. Climb up on that, and then you can make your way to the top of this little circular hole. Shit! If I can time and aim my jumps right. Jesus, it's only the 2nd level and I'm already having problems. It's gonna get ugly real quick. Come on, get up there. There we go. Ugh. Just barely made that. I haven't quick saved yet, have I? I should probably do that. Okay, so you can actually light these things. It's kind of cool. If you hit control by them, you can light them up. It serves no purpose other than to just make an area lighter, I guess. But I think it's kind of cool how they included that. So you're going to get here and you're going to notice that this floor is obviously a different color than the rest. And there's a brick in the wall here, so you're just going to pull it out and you'll find out that this floor is actually an elevator.
I guess Mr. Otis didn't actually invent the elevator after all. Turner was right about Volodnikov. A good digger would have found this long ago.
So we're just talking shit about Volodnikov while he can't hear, so that's good. You're going to want to crawl out here, and we're going to get into this weird room with 3 different things on the walls. So this is the one we should be concerned with now.
What a contraption. How does it work?
So you'll notice that a lot of that machinery looks very similar to the little wheel thing that Sophia gave us in the last level at the end of it, and so you're going to want to select that, and
What
we'll
do you know?
stick her in there.
Sophia's little gift.
And we fixed it. And that's going to bring the elevator up to our level. And then this thing here,
This might be important.
I'll just comment on it and say it's important, and we'll deal with that in a sec.
This looks like a door to me. Why doesn't it open?
And this is a door that is jammed stuck right now. So now that the elevator is level with this floor, you can climb up this block and you can get to this ledge above here. And that's going to lead us into the main area of this level,
where am I?
which is pretty impressive.
Nebuchadnezzar's library, maybe.
It's a pretty cool area.
Shh, don't disturb the patrons. Well, that's easy. They've been dead for thousands of years.
And you making jokes to no one. I like it. So drop down, but don't drop down to the floor yet, because there's 2 scorpions and 2 spiders that are going to be slinking around. You're going to want to make sure you shoot them before they poison you. Sometimes the spiders like to hide out in these little alcoves, which annoy the piss out of me. But there we go. There's 4 in total, so once you've shot all 4, that means you're good to go. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come up here to this little ledge here, climb up into this area, and you're going to find treasure number 6 in this crypt with the spider webs on it. This red gem. I don't know what these gems are supposed to be. I don't know if that's supposed to be a ruby or a red diamond or what, but... And then you're going to want to drop down. Don't jump straight up like an idiot, but climb the ladder. If you take it to the top here, you can fall down on this little ledge right in front of us. And you're going to notice that there is a whipping point way up there, but you can't reach it. It's too high. So you also can't pull this block because there isn't enough room. If you pull it, you're going to fall off the edge. So what you actually have to do is transmogrify through the wall there. Climb back up to that alcove, and then you can use the ladders to get across to this other section up here. And then we can actually get to the other side and push this block out. If he doesn't want to fight me on it. There we go. And also, don't forget, there's a very well hidden idol here. It's extremely easy to miss because it's kind of blending in with the cobwebs there. But that's going to be treasure number 7, I believe. So you can climb back out here and use the ladders in exactly the same way we used them the first time to drop on top of the block. Get out your whip, and now we can reach this thing. So you can climb your whip all the way up to, God, the camera, all the way up to this section here. Jump through, and you're gonna find your first piece of a cuneiform tablet.
What's this? Part of a cuneiform tablet.
And so that's our objective in this room, is there's 3 pieces of this tablet, and we need to collect all 3. The next piece is obviously right across there, as you can see. Pretty easy jump across. Just grab it.
Fragment of text.
I like how he walks out onto the blocks that are crumbling. Like some balls of steel. So I hate these next 2 jumps because you can't see them. But what you want to do is walk to the edge here. And you just want to do a standing jump. Don't run or you're going to overshoot it. That jump gave me absolute just fits back in the day, because before you know how to do that, it's really hard to get on it. And so you're going to collect treasure number 8, which is another red diamond. And you may notice that there is a pillar in the room with a little star symbol. So what you want to do is jump on that star. So you're going to walk to the end of this platform here and do another standing jump. And that is going to open up that little hole right there. So crawl through here. And this is going to lead you to that gold statue of Marduk that Turner was talking about. Unfortunately, you do have to get it for him, whether you like the guy or not.
Not bad as
I've tried not getting it and finishing the level, and he just makes you come back down here and get it. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it because he was the biggest piece of shit ever. But yeah, so pick it up now because you don't want to backtrack. You literally cannot finish the level if you don't get that stupid thing. So now that we got that, we can climb up on this block across the room, and we're going to see our final tablet, which is guarded by the first trap of the game. So you might want to save here just in case. So this trap, obviously, if you step on that square there, the walls are going to just crush you. So what you can do is you can either crawl through it, or you can roll like I do.
Aha. Another text fragment.
And you get the last piece of the tablet. But if you don't want to roll, you can crawl under it as well, and it won't kill you. So that's all we have to do in this room. We are almost at the end of the level here. So you can crawl back up on this platform here and just follow this hallway back to where we came from. And go back to this room, and now we have the pieces of the tablet that fit in this little section. So just
there's some cuneiform
put
writing
them
here,
back.
but I can't read it. Some of the tablets are missing. There, it fits. But I still can't read anything.
You can't read anything because there's apparently one symbol missing, which makes no sense to me, but whatever.
Now it starts to make sense.
That one symbol made all the
See here.
difference.
Make welcome seeker know that it was Nebuchadnezzar, in heed of the writing that Marduk made appear unto him, who builded the great engine. Having no understanding, the rabble hath thrown down his work, but 4 trusted disciples are scattered upon the face of the earth, and the relics go with them. Wouldst thou tread the path of knowledge, look eastward. Ergon it is who flees to the heavenly mountains, where Shambhala holds a mighty secret. Heavenly mountains. I wonder if that means the Tian Shan Range.
What if? So we were basically just given a bunch of plot that sets this game in motion and forms the main story of it. So what that basically told us, that tablet, is that there used to be a big machine or great engine here in Babylon that was built in honor or in image to Marduk, the god that they were worshipping. And apparently the thing got too powerful or something happened that scared the Babylonians. So they tore it down and they scattered the parts across the world. And now we need to go find those parts. And we were told the first part is in an area called the Tian Shan Range. So this door opens up and you're going to find your final 2 treasures of this level.
What have we here?
We got a gold idol. And we got
Now what?
a blue diamond. That one actually does look like a diamond. And that should be all 10. If you want to check how many treasures you have, you can actually go to this IQ looking thing, and it'll show you stats on basically everything. It'll show you stats on all the levels you completed, and it'll summarize it for you. So we got 10 treasures in Canyonlands last time, and in Babylon we have 10 treasures as well. So, yes, we found all the treasures on this level. So if you ever were wondering whether you found all of them in the level or not, you can just go to that screen and check it out. And it'll tell you if you've missed 1 or 2. It won't tell you where they are. It'll just tell you that you've missed a few. So once we collect those last 2, you're going to want to push this block off the elevator so it's no longer weighed down. And then you're going to want to push this button to end the level. It always bugged me that there's a door there because I don't think you can ever get into that door. That second door you saw going up, I don't know where it leads or where it came from because you can never actually get to it, and that's always bugged me. So, yeah, if you for some reason forgot to get that Marduk statue, you can just hit this button again and you'll take the elevator back down to where it was and you can get it back into that room. So once you get up here, you're just going to jump out and go talk to Turner.
Ah, Jones, there you are. Got a statue for me?
Will this do?
It just might. Anything else?
According to the inscription, the tower once housed a great engine. When the Babylonians smashed the thing, 4 priests escaped with the parts.
Taking them where?
Not sure, except in one case. Some fellow named Ergon headed for the Heavenly Mountains. There's a crude map of Central Asia.
That's not much help.
Might be enough. The Tian Shan Range straddles the border between China and Kazakhstan. The name translates as Heavenly Mountains.
Kazakhstan?
The name
Last
translates
time I
as
looked,
Big
that was
Wiener.
Soviet territory.
Maybe I won't show the border guards my passport.
Okay, buddy, it's your funeral.
Give me my Jeep. Now we start this adventure as Indy jams his legs through the fucking cab of the Jeep and drives off. What a hero. And that's the end of Babylon, the real introductory level of the game. So it's about twice as long as Canyonlands, or at least it took me that long. Found 10 treasures, 500 value. I don't know how they work out the value of the treasure, but whatever. And we get back to this screen again. You can buy what you want. I might actually buy a trauma kit. And I might buy some auto pistol rounds because they're really hard to come by, and maybe some rifle rounds. The 9mm pistol rounds you never need to buy. It's an incredibly common gun, and you don't really need it. And you never need to buy poison kits. Just get them out of my face. So that was Babylon, level 2 of the Infernal Machine, and the adventure is really just getting started here. We kicked it off. We know what we need to do. We need to collect all the parts of the machine that was once at Babylon, and it's a race against the Russians basically to do that for the rest of the game. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next level, Jianshan Range. Thanks for watching.